Hello and welcome to day 7 of Inktober Tangles 2025. So Inktober Tangles is a Zentangle challenge put together by Stephanie Jennifer, and I will put the link in the description box below for the document that she puts together. It has all the links to the tangles and pictures and all sorts of information for you to use. So today's tangle is called Rambles, and it is another ribbon tangle, so I'm going to do it down the page again. This is a tangle by Zentangle Ink, and it's named after, I'm just going to check the earring shop. It's named after Martha's son Ramsay. So for this one, you start with a wiggly line, and it can be as wiggly or not wiggly as you like, totally up to you. We'll go for, bearing in mind I'm going to put the name around here, we'll go for quite a wiggly one, I think, that comes this way. Like that. Yep, you're in shot. And then you do some straight lines at the edges of these curves here. So we're going to have a line going there, a line going there, and you'll be surprised how ribbon-like this ends up being. You can kind of curve these slightly into the curves if you like. Try and keep them all the same length, she says, making one a bit longer, because it is all the same ribbon. And you can start from there and go up if you like. But like that. And then, so from here, we're going to curve around to there. And there's the first part of our ribbon. And then we're going to follow the curve around there. And follow the curve around there. And the same here. And the same here. Oops. Not doing a very good job at keeping these even this morning. And at the end, we're just going to, we'll turn that into a little twizzle. So once you've got that, that's kind of like your ribbon. And then you can add anything extra that you would like to the tangle in the way of embellishments. So I'm going to break out my white gel pen. And I'm going to put, oh, let me just check it right there, it's fine. I'm going to put, oops. My gel pen's not woken up yet. I'm not quite sure it likes this paper, but I don't mind this wibbly wobbliness. I might start to mind it if it keeps on. I'm using a Signo pen, and sometimes all you need is to clear the tip of the pen and then it starts working beautifully. Sometimes the pens just decide, not today. And I think this pen might have decided that today. I've said it before in previous videos, this is a handmade journal with cheap craft circles that I made earlier this year. And there's enough pages in here for me to do a couple of these kind of challenges and to use it as kind of a reference book. So there's that bit. And then I'll go back to the black pen, and I'm going to do little dots. I'm going to do little dots in the middle or around the edge. I do them around the edge. You're not going to put them on this bit because this is the middle of the ribbon. It's going to come like that. You don't want these too big, but you want them big enough. And kind of want them to sit on the outside edge. Now, across here, this is an edge of the ribbon, so we are going to do them here. And then they're going to go on the outside edge. So this is the outside edge, so then it's going to come around here. So I'm going to speed this. Fringes if you want, and then don't want anything in the middle. I can't decide. No, I'm not going to put anything in the middle. I'm going to use my pencil first to do the shading. And I'm going to do dark shading around these bits that fold under. I think I shouldn't have put some of those dots there, but it's fine. So on this red paper, the black doesn't seem to be showing up quite as much. It's interesting. These papers, I got about 100 of them, I think, for pennies. It really wasn't much. I'll put a link actually in the description below. And for the cover, I just used the cut out bits from photo mounts. I've got quite a lot of the middle bits that they cut out, so I just used those. I've still not sharpened my pencil, my chalk pencil. So I'm just going to put a white highlight all the way down. That, and remember to use my white charcoal blender. Tortillon. Yes, that looks better. You can put little excuse me, little shapes in the middle of these ribbons as well if you want to. It really is up to you. And I'm not going to overlap them today because there's not enough space on this paper. But these make a really nice border around the edge of a tile or between tangles. And if you wanted to be using multicolour pencils to do this blending and shading, then you can obviously do that as well. Pastel pencils, I mean. And if you're using different kinds of paper, like watercolour paper, you can do watercolours in them. I'm just trying to get up to the edges here because I think that will look better. So there we go. What day did I say it was? Day 7. Actually, this way round, I kind of want to put, it looks like a dragon now. Ay. So, day 7. Rambles. By Zentangle ink. There we go. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 8. Bye.